I'm Yovani, and this is The Real Thing.
What's up, guys? It's AnVe, aka Mr. Northtown's Finest, coming at you with episode 9 of the Real Thing podcast, presented to you by the Creative Genius Studios. And today we have a very, very special guest. He is a Las Vegas icon, an entrepreneur, Mr. 3P in his city. We got Yovani from Bring It Back over here.
Hey, thank you. That was a very warm welcome. Thank you.
No, you deserve it, bro. You deserve all your flowers and everything you've worked hard for, man.
Appreciate it, bro. That's love for real.
Talk to me about your upbringing. Like, what was it like? You grew up here in Vegas?
Yeah, I'm born Vegas, made Vegas paid. Like I was when my parents came here from Mexico, they moved to Chicago, and then a few years later they moved to Vegas, and everyone stayed in Vegas. And I was born in Vegas. My brother was born in Vegas. You know what I mean? First gen born in America, but all born in Vegas.
That always freaks me out. Like, I understand it now, especially even more. Like when people say like there's Mexicans in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because my mom was born in Chicago. That's how she was able to like be legal and get my dad papers and stuff. But like my whole life, I've always wondered like, what the fuck was my grandma doing in Chicago?
Yeah, like just run up there. Like literally, you go to Mexico and you're like,
boom.
let's go far. No?
That's always freaked me out. So now to hear from you, I'm like, okay, another one.
Yeah.
But what high school you go to?
I went to Centennial. I grew up around like up there, like 215 Cheyenne area. Okay. Well, I'll say I moved there for like high school. I grew up in like a few other spots. So, yeah.
Did you have to do like the whole zone variance thing?
Yeah, I just went to whatever school was like
closest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Easiest for my mom.
Well, that's dope. Well, tell me about your upbringing with sneakers. Like, what got you into sneakers? Tell me if like there was a specific shoe that got you into it. Let's talk about it.
Honestly, with sneakers, the homie Eric, that's also part of the store. He's the one that kind of put me on like Nike SBs and like Vegas Sneakerhead, like a popular page on Facebook where you like do buy sell trade on sneakers. So that kind of was like the more like modern, you could say, sneaker wave of like this SBs and like all grails and all that stuff. Seen it back in the day, Red Octobers, like Yeezy ones, that kind of stuff put me on that. But like when I was young, maybe like 10, 8, I had like seen Back to the Future and the Air Mags. I thought those shits were stupid fire. And it was like, I think like 2010 before they released on eBay, because they released in 2011.
When
so
they had the auction?
There was only the pairs online, because I was looking into them, were like the ones made for the movie, only for the movie that were auctioned. There wasn't no like eBay auction yet or anything. So I thought that was super fire. And then a couple years later, Eric put me on like SBs and like that kind of stuff. So from there, it was just like game over, honestly, and got into like the shoe addiction thing, and it was like nonstop.
What was your first pair of shoes that you like remember, you know?
Honestly, a good one that I know that like I bought on Vegas Sneakerhead, one of my first purchases, I saved up like a lot for a long time, was Carmine 6s from like 2008, the Countdown Pack, which that was before they retroed in 2012. So I felt the shit. You know what I mean? I remember I went to Fairfax in LA. I was up there like one of my first times at Supreme, walked up in Flight Club, seen they were charging $1,000 on the Carmine 6s, and I was like, I looked at my feet and I was like, damn. I was like, oh, I felt cool. You know what I mean?
I felt the same way. I recently went to a Flight Club like for the first time like 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't buy anything because I went the same day that all like the Yeezy stuff came back out.
Yeah.
So I bought the Yeezy boots for like 400 something. So I was like, all right, I'm tapped out. And then I've been looking for a pair of Bread 11s in a size 14 the longest. Can't find it. Or it's too expensive. Or I'm like, yeah. And I used to have a size 13, but nobody wanted to trade. Nobody wanted to give me a fair price. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then I see them, size 14, blah, blah, blah. And then it's the same amount that I just spent on the Yeezy boots. And I was like, I think the Yeezy boots is way worth it because they restocked 2023. Haven't come out since 2015. I think for me as like a sneakerhead, and like that was like always a grail for me. I think for me that was the best option.
I mean, where you compare that to like a retro, the retros are going to always retro. Yeah. You know what I mean, they're going to come out 10 more times. They came out probably 6 times before that. They're coming out 10 more times after that.
You know what I mean? This year too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Where like the Yeezy, that's done for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So good decision, low-key.
Yeah. You know what's a shoe that I never released I always wanted was the Yeezy 1050. You know, like the all orange one?
Oh, yeah. Those are crazy. Big Yeezy fan, yeah.
Love it. Yeah. I'm more of like a boot fan, to be honest. Yeah. Obviously, I do love Yeezy. Like, I wish I always had a pair of 750s. Never got those.
Those are crazy.
Always wanted 950s. Finally got them.
950s.
But those 1050s, the all orange ones.
Yeah.
Man, never.
That is a
out.
crazy one. Yeah, I just say, yeah, you do like to have to like boots to like the 950s.
Yeah.
And those ones. 1050s.
I think because I'm a bigger guy.
Yeah. The boots look good though, for sure.
Come on now. Were you ever on Nike Talk?
Nike Talk, not at all. Not really too much. More just honestly.
That was like the generation.
Yeah, that was like right before like Vegas Sneakerhead. I heard a lot of it from Vegas Sneakerhead, but it wasn't nothing. That was a generation before me. I got into it like 2012, 2011.
Yeah.
Like my first Supreme item, 2011. My first like SBs, 2011. You know what I mean?
Oh, you were early.
Yeah.
Well, in my eyes, you were pretty early because that's around like the time like Tyler the Creator was wearing
that's
in the
who
videos.
put me on. Yeah, Tyler the Creator. He literally Yonkers.
Blue hoodie with the red box logo. Yeah.
I bought a Supreme hat. My mom was on vacation, and then she came back and it got delivered. And there's like a Futura one. Futura is like a legendary artist too. So like it's hard that this isn't my first Supreme piece because I didn't even know who Futura was at the time.
Yeah.
But it just says "fuck you, pay me," and then she was like, "You can't wear that shit." Took it away. Yeah. I was like, "Damn."
I had a shirt like that. It was from a local Vegas brand called Varsity Club.
Yeah.
And they used to have like this like bail bonds long sleeve shirt, but it had like some crazy like a sex ad on the back.
Yeah.
I was wearing that shit to high school with a backpack on so nobody could see the bag.
So they ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
Dress code you.
But shit, you know, like I said earlier in the intro, Mr. Three-Peat in the city. But before we get to the three-peat, we gotta start off with the first one. How did the first Bring It Back come to life?
Honestly, 2017, 7/7/17 day was the day we opened. It was thought about in high school with the friends. Something like Round 2. We wanted to be out here. Round 2 was a popular buy-sell trade store. They were running shit on YouTube at the time. That was Melrose. Literally running shit on YouTube. Very similar concept. We saw nothing out here like that. There was like Fruition that had like sometimes they had like cool like Bape or like MCM and shit like that. But then they would like to also sell a lot of their stuff as well. So it wasn't really too favored on other brands, like high-end brands and stuff like that, streetwear brands. So we just didn't see nothing like it in the city and just like figured we'll start saving up towards it. And then eventually at a certain point, it was either make or break. We do it or don't. And we set a date for it and we open up on that date. You know what I mean? So came through on that day for sure. If I knew that opening that summer in 2017 was pretty crucial because honestly a few other stores did open up that summer. So it was like I know if I didn't open up that summer, it could have been discouraging or it could have been like, you know what I mean? Who knows what could have happened?
Yeah. You keep saying we. Who is this?
Me and Eric, and honestly a lot of the guys that like hanged out with in middle school, high school also are like part of the team now. You know what I mean? Like are like work for the store, do a lot for the store. Like Sage, he handles the whole back end, basically website, any sort of like legal stuff, basically. You know what I mean? Lucas, he's running Main Street store. You know what I mean? Like cats I went to middle school and high school with. Angel, you know Angel. I met him at Shoe Palace though. You know what I mean? I met him working at Shoe Palace in like 2015. And honestly, Nova, I went to a middle school, high school with him. You know what I mean? So definitely cats I've known for a while. Like been my friends for a while too. You know what I mean?
How did you manage that? Because I know like a lot of the times when people try to build a team, especially when it comes to money, that type of stuff gets in the way. How did you guys manage that and kind of just like set it apart where it's like, look, like we're all in on this or we're not? It's
more that honestly, towards the beginning, it was just me, Eric, you know what I mean? Where it was us getting paid bare minimum, making $120 a week, unlivable wages. It was more a risk, not really seeing if there would be a reward to a risk. You know what I mean? Trying to build up something big that eventually we can start taking from the pot rather than just putting into the pot. You know what I mean? So it took a lot of building up till it was like, hey, I can hire the homie that, or you know what I mean? It wasn't like it was 2017. We hired all the homies. Nah, it was like Lucas was first hired probably like, I think 2020. You know what I mean? 2020 after COVID when we expanded the Main Street store as well as Sage. And then Angel came around 2021 opening the outlet as well as Nova. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these guys came like later on. You know what I mean? As they open up growth in the company and there's positions for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know.
I think I started going to Bring It Back I want to say either 2019 or 2020. And I remember like there would be these big gaps where I didn't go and I'd come back, and then every single time there was either like a new, not desk, like a
Renovation, some sort of modification to the store.
Like
yeah,
there was always a new counter or more shelves, more racks and stuff like that. How was that for you, like being able to scale the business?
Honestly, with like that kind of stuff, it was like we started with a unit that was 1,200 square feet around that, and we had like two big racks, and then like maybe two smaller racks. So not really too much. 6 shoes on the wall. You know what I mean? Not really too much. As we grew with inventory, we'd obviously start adding more racks. Eventually, that 1,200 square foot unit got maxed out to its finest. You know what I mean? Too much stuff in the back, too much stuff in the front. We were able to get the unit next door in 2020, and then it was like right after COVID. 3 months after, we knocked down the wall, so we got 2,400 square feet to play with now. Was able to make it a lot larger, and then a year later, we're starting to notice, hey, it's like people are selling us this shoe. We already have it 2 times in stock, 3 times in stock. We kept pass on it. Even inventory, like we're just way too filled in here. Let's open up something like a mile away, which a lot of people were like, why are you opening up a store a mile away? That's pretty risky. Like, you know what I mean? Why would they hit that store if you're already known at this store a mile away? It's like, what are you doing? And it was like, nah, that's for tourists. That's a majority tourist store. That's like the people, like we do get a lot of local traffic at the outlet mall, but we do get a lot of people that don't know about us, are on vacation, would have never walked in to bring it back. And we're able to either get them to come to our Main Street location or our Galleria location, another location. So it's like, that being so close to each other was a great move. And then we were able to do something in Henderson a year later at the Galleria store. We saw nothing in the Henderson, no buy, sell, trade sneaker store. So we just went for it. The outlet's been open for 4 years now, and the Galleria's going on 4 years. So it's been good. You know what I mean?
I think it came in clutch, especially because you guys are so close to the Nike store over there. Talk to me about that, because I remember when you first got there, it was like by the Timberland store. Yeah. And then you guys moved all the way over there. What do you mean? Because weren't you like right next to like the Timberland store?
Oh,
like
I thought you said Summerlin. Yeah. The Timberland store. Timberland. It was honestly with those malls, they're all corporate. So like I was under a temp lease, paying a lot less rent, but they're like, oh, if someone wants your spot, they can take your spot, and you just get a 30-day notice that you have to move, or like so we eventually got a perm lease, which was a lot more expensive in retrospect, a lot more expensive, honestly, triple what we were paying for an temp lease, but it was able, so we're like finalized there for 3 years, and we got a prime location on the main loop by Nike. That's one of the busier areas where it used to be like down by Converse, Timberland. That was like dead area. You know what I mean? It's not the best area for that
like
mall.
All the way up in the north of the.
Yeah, that mall's good though. That like if you ever go there, like especially like you can't find parking. It's always hooking back. You know what I mean? So it's that way for a reason. You're definitely it's a lot more expensive than what it originally was, but you're paying for it with through the foot traffic and getting all the people that will never have found out about you if they didn't walk through that mall. You know what I mean? If you didn't have something at the mall.
Talk to me about just. Because listening to that is like, wow, like you really believed in yourself. Like how much of like a tunnel vision goes into account with this, where it's like, nah, I hear all this outside noise, but I'm still going to focus on what I believe.
Honestly, like the tunnel vision, I kind of always been that way. If I see something, believe something, it's like I feel like I can get to it. You know what I mean? It's like you can't let people discourage you. Like biggest success of business, people doubted from the jump. Like not to like, hey, but obviously my mom, like a high schooler out of high school, fresh out of high school, like she doesn't think you're about to open up a store. Girl for that time didn't think you were about to open up a store. Yeah. You know what I mean? People around me, no one thought I was going to open up a store. So it's like off rip that, and then obviously I do it, and it's starting to kind of succeed. You just got to kind of, if you believe in something, obviously, don't be dumb about it. You got to for sure know it's something going to work. Do your research, but you can go see the end of the tunnel always.
Yeah, bet on yourself.
Yeah, bet on yourself for sure.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Like, I really like going over there. I love the vibe. You never know what you're going to walk into. I remember in the early days, I used to walk in, I used to see Pablo Sky walking over there. Yeah. And now to see where he's at now, just blowing up, going viral and stuff. I think it's dope. I think you guys have such a warm and like welcoming environment, you know?
Nah, for sure. We try to make everyone feel welcome. All our customers feel like welcome, whether like you're just like people. We've been going crazy on social media with reels and stuff. So like people always come in, show love just off that. Like even liking our posts, not even just shopping with us, but liking our posts, commenting like we fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that's showing love. That's goes as far as this. That's like the same thing as even like buying something, selling to us. We love people that sell to us, obviously, because we're able to sell things to people now. You know what I mean? It's like we love people that buy from us because we're able to keep the lights on. You know what I mean? It's a full cycle at the end of the day. It's like
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Last year you saved my ass, bro. I came in December with like damn near half my collection. I racked up so much credit card debt with the 0% APR, and then finally they were like, "Hey, at the end of the month, 27%," and I was like, "Fuck!" So I had to come to you. I got rid of all that shit. You saved my ass, bro. I can't thank you enough.
Nah, right now, especially with the government shutdown, I'll say a lot of people are selling. It's tough out there. A lot of people are selling. We're doing a lot of days where it's a lot more buying than it is what we're selling, which it's like we could take the hits so many days, but it's just like it's right now a lot of people are selling. I hope hopefully the economy and the government gets better by the time like Christmas season, because that's right around the corner. And if that doesn't happen, it's about to get ugly for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, speaking of ugly, you've dealt with a couple break-ins in the past.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Like, what's the process of going through something like that?
With the outlet store, it being like an outdoor mall, it's kind of a not given, but it's like it's you put yourself at risk at the end of the day. Fortunately, at the end of the day, we handle it very good, and like the police are able to do their job. Mall makes modifications, so things aren't able to happen that way. So overall, we just learn from what happens and just improve our security and overall overlook at like shutting down at the end of the night, how to take precautions. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely try to just make the best of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See as don't really be too sad about it because it could have been worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. Well, talk to me about some crazy customer stories if you have any.
Man, honestly, a while ago it was pretty funny. This is maybe like 2021. So we're in a pretty busy like shopping center on Main Street. There's always the parking there fucking sucks. Like you cannot. Yeah, the park. It's downtown though. Like you know what I mean. It's a free parking lot downtown. So
I've
it's
had
like
to park at Jack in the Box before.
you're gonna get your car towed if it does that. They tow like quick as hell on that. Yeah, nah, but so that parking lot's always parked, and then we just hear like a big crash, like something literally gone through a building, not through our building, but literally the building next door, like what's the theater now, like someone drove their car through it, and then we're like, what the fuck, like what just happened, you know what I mean? And then according to the lady driving, her man needed a pee so bad, then they're coming to our store, that he was just told her to park the car, and then he went to pee in the alley, and then in that time she just crashed the car straight through and then she was saying like, oh, the person behind me was on my ass, he made me do that. Ran back the cameras, no one behind her. It was just like she literally just ran through for no reason. We were just like, what the fuck? And honestly, another funny ones, it's always funny when people kind of sell stuff to us and forget like what's in the box. Like there's been a time where there's literally been a dildo in the box. Like I open the box and I close it, and the dude's with his family too. The dude, it's a like older Hispanic dude. He's with family, kid, wife right there, or baby mama right there, you know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, look in this box. And he's like, oh, I apologize, you know what I mean? But that's like the funniest one by far, craziest one. No, hell no, I don't care. You take that out, we're not taking them. But people leave their birth certificate, car keys, car title, you know what I mean? Credit cards, like it's like people just leave whatever in like the shoe boxes. So it's kind of like, it's funny to see like, damn, bro, like why is this in this Jordan 11 box right now?
Yeah, not gonna lie, yeah, I do that too sometimes.
Yeah.
Right now, if you go, I think one of my boxes is like UFC trading cards.
Yeah.
That's about it though.
I mean, but that's boxed specifically for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have your shoes in there with
I'm
it.
not putting that shit in the undefeated just in case, like.
Nah, for sure. That's why I think it's so funny. It's like you're storing it with shoes. You know what I mean?
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, crazy customers. Let's speak on more positive customers. Talk to me about your relationship with Ian Machado Garry.
Oh, I shout out Ian. We love Ian. He honestly, I know you're big in UFC. Yeah, UFC. He's hard. Honestly, one of his first fights out here in Vegas, he stopped by the store. I think this is 2022, maybe 2021, you know what I mean? But he stopped by, bought a pair of shoes. He doesn't wear it to like the where they do the weigh-in, or like when they do the one of the media days. He just buys a pair of shoes just to like wear on that day, and he did it that first day, and then he just does it traditionally now. Like anytime he has a fight in Vegas, he comes to our store. He'll buy a pair of shoes, rock it on that thing. He always wears our merch. He pulls up with like UFC fighting, or UFC doing the vlogs for YouTube. Like they have like millions of subscribers, shouting out our stores. The
last time you guys had Charles Oliveira,
I was gonna say Charles Oliveira. That was his second time in the store. He literally went to the outlet store one time, like random, like because he was just in Vegas, and I guess walking the outlet. That's what I'm talking about. You never know who's gonna be at the outlet.
Yeah, no, you guys have Charles Oliveira, Rey Mysterio.
Outlet customers. Those are crazy. But Ian Garry brought Charles Oliveira to the Main Street store, which was lit, and then he saw a pair of Supreme the Brazil SBs, the high top ones, by any means necessary, and he was like, need them, bought them. You know what I mean? Brazil colorway shoe, needed it. So honestly, shout out Ian. He's a very good friend of ours. We love him at the store, and he always shows love. Honestly, we have a big thing at the store. I got it made at Michael's. It's like he signed the
Irish pairs.
Yeah, the SBs he bought from us. One of the first ones, he signed them and just gave them back to us, and gave us hella of his rookie card signed. It's hella cool. It's like a little memorabilia of him.
You're gonna have to send me that so I can put it up on the
for sure. Yeah,
man. I always see that shit, and it makes me feel good too, because like I really like you guys, and to see like the UFC's like. Even just putting your name to bring it back mainstream, blah, blah, blah. Like, I think that's really dope. And I think it's cool that you guys have such a dope relationship with what people could consider a celebrity, you know? Yeah, no,
a shout out all the like higher rollers or like celebrities that come through. They do it out of genuine love. Like a lot of people feel like they have clout or like popularity, and will try to take advantage of small business and like be like, oh, give me this, oh, give me that. I'm this guy. You know what I mean? And it's like, at the end of the day, like a business is just trying to get through. If they do want to give you stuff, that should be 100% on them, or they want to hook it up, that should be 100% on them. It shouldn't be given because of your status. You know what I mean? It's so like, shout out anyone that genuinely comes through. They always show love, always cash out. It's always, we return the love at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Talk to me about Lucki.
Lucki, honestly, one of my favorite rappers. So when he came to the store, it was like one of them, like, I was like, when he comes to Vegas, I hope he comes to the store. And that was like a big day for me, because I was like, hey, I'm glad he came to the store, hooked us up for his concert. So honestly, shout out to them. Shout out OD, Money Gang Mob, and all the boys that be knowing him. We're able to get him to the store too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Talk to me about Babyface Ray too. I know you guys had the collab with the shirt and everything.
Honestly, that was like first day in Vegas. That was honestly so lit. Shout out my boy Evan. He always connects us with Babyface Ray. But anytime Babyface Ray in the city, due to that connection, he always hits us. You know what I mean? Like in 2021, or was it Day in Vegas 2021, I believe? But we did a little pop up. Yeah, it was after COVID one.
Okay.
We did a pop up with him. Fire ass tee that Jimmy Ragoza designed. He does a lot of like our Benevidez stuff, or even stuff with like other big brands. But fire tee, one of my favorite tees to this day. It's like has hella lean on it. Like has like, it's just like a rap tee. You know what I mean? So like that shit's hard, and it's hard. It's an official collaboration with the artist I mess with. You know what I mean? So big collab. That was like in 2021, so that was major for us. So it's coming up, you know what I mean? We didn't even have we just opened the outlet store, I believe. So that was just like, damn, that was cool.
Yeah. Talk to me about having Benavides pull up. You guys even had the trading card. You had the line wrapped outside the building. Talk to me about that, man.
Benavidez, he showed love on that too. He wanted to do a pop-up, and we were getting the date settled. He was wanting to do before his fight in February 1st, but then he was like, nah, it makes sense to do it after the fight.
Yeah, I was
I was out in Europe, like literally Amsterdam, late as hell, messaging back Jimmy and messaging back like the other bro Alex, trying to just get everything in line for the collaboration. And it was honestly a sick ass turnout. He did collaboration posting us on his Instagram. So like people drove out from Arizona, where he's from. People drove out from Cali, where he's from, or not where he's from, but just Cali. And then just to see him, like the people online, it was almost like 150 people online before, or he got there. And it was like rush of people like happy to see him, you know what I mean? And he waited till like everyone in the line was cleared.
Really?
Like, you know what I mean? He literally met everyone in that line. So it was like that showed love that he really cared to meet everyone in that line, you know what I mean?
See, now I feel like a dickhead for not going.
Yeah, he met everyone in that line. Like he waited till the line cleared, you know what I mean? And then everything was cool. Very cool dude, honestly. He got a fight coming up. He's going to kill it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's like,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, now I feel like a dickhead.
He's top dog.
Yeah, no. He's top ranked, top dog. That's the bull right there.
I'm team Benavidez over Canelo for sure. I'm just saying, I'm just saying it's like before even Canelo's loss, I don't know. There's a reason why he's ducking Benavidez.
Did you think he was going to lose to Terrence Crawford?
I honestly didn't think so. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, bro, I thought it was like it makes sense because Turkey Oliveira is the one that put on the fight. And he paid so much for him to take the fight, where it's like Canelo for so many years been choosing the fights he wants to fight. You know what I mean? It's not like someone's like, hey, I'm going to give you X amount of money to fight him. You know what I mean? He's okay with taking the 3 million, 10 million payday. But when Turkey Oliveira comes with fucking 100 mil, 300 mil, it's like, he's not going to say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what people say about Tank Davis. Like, they feel like he'd rather go that route than get paid the big bucks to actually fight challenging people.
Yeah.
You never know, especially that Jake Paul fight that got canceled.
That YouTube fighting, I don't know. I'm really too much respected. Like, especially with that Mike Tyson one, I was like, bro, leave him alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're really taking a win on the old man right now. You know what I mean? Like, he's a professional. He was a professional, but it's still like, bro, you're supposed, you're supposedly an athlete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, nah.
There's no honor in that.
Yeah, no honor.
But yeah, man, talk to me about the current sneaker market. I know it's kind of weird. I know in the beginning of the year it was really, really low. I feel like it's starting to pick up more. Like I see more and more trending sneakers. Talk to me about that. Like, what do you think is popping right now? What fell off?
Honestly, the sneaker market right now is kind of like it's done for right now. Like I tell a lot of people that try to dump their collection, like if you can hold on to it, do not sell it, because it's like everything is down right now. Like shoes like Shatter Backboard that was once $1,000 sneaker, I'm selling those brand new for like one under retail. You know what I mean? One something. Grade school under retail like 120. You know what I mean? It's like that used to be $1,000 sneaker. Even shoes like the Undefeated 4 used to be a $20,000 sneaker. Now it's like a $400 sneaker. It made them more affordable. That's good. But a lot of these SKUs, all these Jordan 1s or Jordan 3s, they're just killing them. They're making too much, and it's just not really going for nothing. That's why they're all these like clearance stores, these like markdown stores, outlets, all that. Those are the ones really making it right now, because retail's it's down as a whole. It's all about the sale. You know what I mean?
I think I started to notice the collapse. Maybe I was a little too late to it, but when the Columbia 11s retroed and those did nothing. Yeah. Usually an 11, whenever it comes out, usually resells, you do a little $200 profit. Yeah. But when those came out and I noticed that they weren't going for shit, that's when I noticed like, oh, there's going to be a downfall right here. Especially like I said, like the Undefeateds and stuff. Right now, what would you rank as sneaker of the year?
Sneaker of the year, I'm probably going to go... I like the metallic 5s. Those ones that were a good one as far as retros. Because like I was just saying, every retro right now, they can throw out any shoe and it doesn't go for shit. So it's like for a retro, especially a Jordan 5 to release and be going for $450, it got to be a pretty good ass colorway. You know what I mean? That's an OG colorway. People been wanting it. The 2016s were going for a good amount of bread, so them the retro, and for that retro to actually hold its value, pretty good. I like the brick by bricks. Those are a good one too. The suede, those go for a good amount too. Yeah, so honestly,
I think we're still too early too, but I feel like the reason why the metallics held such a great their resale value so well is because they're an all black shoe. Yeah, you can't really mess up an all black shoe. I remember back in the day when the Pirate Blacks came out, the all black Ultra Boost came out. I remember when the actual Ultra Boost was black instead of white. I remember that went viral. But I think as long as the shoe is just all black, it's gonna sell well. I think it's gonna be a pretty good year for like the Gammas, and then again, I think this
the Black
month,
Hat 4s come out. Yeah,
this month I think. 19th.
Yeah. So that's definitely going to be a good one. The Black Cat 4s, that's $1,000 shoe right now. So when they release, they're going to be going for like 3 to 4.
Yeah, I'll say
You know
4.
what I mean? So it's going to be a good one. But as far as like sneakers holding value, most of them just like kind of like people buy a retro from the store thinking there's like hold value, but it's like online they're going for like half of that. You know what I mean? On like Go or StockX, they're going for like half of that. Nowadays, I'll be trying to price everything for like used to be able to sell for like over what you like can get it for online, but now it's like I'm pricing things at what it goes for, even cheaper online. You know what I mean? As far as pre-owned, I just price shit low. You know what I mean? It's about gotta get sell things for very good prices to be able to get people in the door.
Is that kind of difficult for you? Like I know sometimes people be like, "Come on, man, I need more."
I'd just be like, honestly, like today there was a few buyouts where like a guy's like asking me to do like 25 more. It's like on 2 Jordan retros, two Jordan 5s. It's like at the end of the day, this shoe online, Green Bean 5s go for like 165, you know what I mean? 150. And then the other one was like Easter 5 goes for like 180. I offered 100 each because I'm trying to sell them at like 185 each, what they go for online.
Yeah.
And he's like, come on, man, like do more. I'm like, bro, look around right now. Like there wasn't no customers in the store. I'm like, for me to get customers in the store, I got to post these at good prices. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the only way you're getting customers in the door. It's like people want to be saving a buck, having a good deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you ever feel like there's like obviously now within like the Vegas sneaker market, it's starting to crash more, but did you ever feel like a sense of competition with other stores?
I always kind of stayed on my own lane. I always say just jokingly, like our biggest competition at the end of the day has been like our 3 stores setting the totals. You know what I mean? Like who's got the top store? You know what I mean?
Like, hey, Galleria
you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what we say. But friendly, obviously, because we constantly send business back and forth to each other. So, but as far as like the other stores, like Caesar's Palace, look at Cool Kicks, for instance, they got out of there. It's just like too high rent. You know what I mean? They made a quick buck, market crashing, got out of there. Urban Necessities, that whole thing's just fucked up. That like $1 million build out, you know what I mean? It's just like
I feel like it's not like how you did it, where it's like, yeah, you use the outlet store for tourists. I feel like not bring it back. Urban Necessities, and this is my opinion. This ain't got nothing to do with Yovani or nothing. Me personally, I feel like they overpriced and outpriced themselves so much to where it's like, I don't even think the tourists are spending that much kind of money or that kind of money. I don't think locals are going over there to spend that kind of money. I know they wanted to do more innovating stuff, like they had the ice cream shop in the store and stuff like that, but I feel like that was kind of like a gimmick. I don't know. Like, I think they were trying to go too much of like the Kith route, where Kith has like Kith has the cereal and stuff like that. I don't know. I think they just pivoted too far away from what it actually was, which was a sneaker store.
At the end of the day, I feel like consignment's never a good business model because it's like when you take people's stuff in, it's very easy to like take it as an interest fee loan. Oh, I sell their item on Monday. I'm not supposed to give them the check till Friday. I have their money in my pocket for 5 days. You know what I mean? And that alone is not a good thing for a lot of people. They're going to overspend it. Or on top of what you were just saying with pricing, now you don't even have the control of what things are priced in your store. Your prices are skyrocketing because people are greedy. People want to tax, you know what I mean? And it's like you have no say in what your price is because it's not your inventory. It's just like overall not a good business model. It's like, why do you think every consignment store or so many consignment stores are shutting down? Because it's all the same story that they owe people money. They owe their consigners money. They close down. They move up to other state. They just get away like with a little slap on the wrist. But there's a lot of like legal stuff going on with Urban, so that's on them. But yeah.
Can you explain it in like the dumbest terms possible? What is consignment?
Consignment is when you like. It's funny because we make videos like reels, like making fun of it. It's like, let's just take these people's stuff for free, and then we'll just take 20%, 10%. Able to make money, not give up money for. Able to make money without paying anything for inventory and. It's a money glitch, you know what I mean? People think it's really that easy, but like I just said, now you're liable for their item. Now you sell it, you're supposed to pay them back on time. Shit gets stolen. Now you gotta wait insurance, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a liability to have something that's not yours, you know what I mean? At the end of the day.
You know, I really have to give you your flowers, and I really praise you guys for this, and I respect you guys so much. The way you guys are able to adapt and look at the market, see what's selling, see what's not. I know I've seen some comments. I don't know if you've seen them or pay attention to it at all, but earlier this year when you guys were just running through Labubus,
Yeah.
and people were like, "Oh, these guys used to sell sneakers. No, they sell Labubus." But it's like, are you dumb? Like, do you want them to sink or swim? What do you
Yeah. With that, it's like you always gotta stay on trends. Labubus, like I at the end of the day, I don't sell anything at the store that I personally don't like or approve, which I fucked with Labubus. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, so I would sell Labubus. You know what I mean? Where it's like so many brands that are like cheese brands that try selling in the store that are like hype brands. I turned them down all day. Where Labubus I picked up, yeah, it was money to be made in it. Yeah, I fucked with it. Yeah, I messed with Bear Bricks. You know what I mean? I consider Medicom or Pop Mart like kind of like a Chinese Medicom. You know what I mean? That's what I figured it as. It's like at the end of the day, they're little toys. You know how many keychains I have sold a Bear Brick, like little 100% keychain or 70% keychains, the ones that clip onto your key ring, like those ones. No one was saying shit about y'all toy store. But then when I started posting Labubus, it's like the hate comes. You know what I mean? Just because like a lot of days, a lot of people that like don't care or aren't familiar with it, like out of touch with it, just find it easier to hate on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like how you said that too. A lot of the times it's like if you're out of touch, you're out of touch. It's not our fault.
Yeah, it's like who cares? You don't like it, you don't like it. You don't gotta like. I post 16 times a day. One time is about a Labubu. Right, back then too, one of the times was about Labubu. Who cares? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like we're still selling. I posted 100 shoes compared to I posted 10 Labubus. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I respect you guys so much, because like of how fast you adapt to. Like, it's either you guys be like, nah, I'm not doing that shit, or fuck it, let's make this profit right here. I know sneakers market is down right now. We can still make money off this shit. And I really respect you for that, man.
You just gotta find like what honestly is going to level you up. Like with our newest projects, like the soccer jerseys, that's something that I'm personally interested in. Like I love soccer. I went out to England, saw classic football shirts. Shout out them. They're like the biggest when it comes to it. They have warehouses out there. They have like 2 storefronts. They started to do pop-ups in the USA, at physical storefronts in the USA, one in LA, one in New York, and then other similar stores doing it, like popping up in Dallas, Texas, you know what I mean, New York, LA, all over the United States. So trying to stand, like I figured we'll do that here because there's nothing like that here. And it's like, that's a trend that's coming. World Cup is coming. That's just something new that we got to get our foot on the ground before it blows up.
Are you guys gonna sell the Bring It Back kits?
Yeah, we're right now we just sponsored a local soccer team. That's not like our Yeah, really? That's hard.
I went to middle school with him.
That's hard.
I spiked up. I said bib kit.
Yeah, that shit's hard. Is we made them socks, got them jerseys, like, but that's for like a local team here for sure. Yeah,
that's what's up, bro.
But the soccer stuff is going crazy. That's just one of the newest projects we like have to kind of adapt to. When stuff is slower, it's like might as well like try to make more money somehow. You know what I mean? Especially like. Even like the showroom, we got that coming soon. That's like just like seeing in-store shopping isn't the busiest. Let's kind of, because like there's a difference. Like in-store shopping is the average consumer. It's like obviously government shut down, economy's not good. It's not going to be as busy. Where say something high-end like the showroom, where it's like it's not for everyone. It's like some baller shit. You know what I mean? It's like dudes that are about to spend $1,000 on garments. It's like if you're spending $1,000 on garments, you're probably not getting affected. You know what I mean? It's like the whole difference.
Is that what you just posted today?
Yeah. It's like a lot of like rare chrome hearts, Louis Vuitton, like literally stuff that's like 1,000 plus. Every item's 1,000 plus. So that is like a whole different type of retail shopping compared to like, obviously, if it's slower in store, we just got to find better stuff, price stuff, where that's more sourcing stuff for people that are willing to pay that for just like how rare the item is. You know what I mean?
Did you get that idea from when you went to Japan? And there's that one famous like vintage store, the one with the Nego chain.
The Casanova, shout out them. They're honestly hard. I just seen them at Complex One too. They collab with Billionaire Boy Club.
Bro, hold on, I'm so sorry. I feel like such a dumbass. I went to Complex Con, got the free ticket. Shout out my boys. I've always wanted a pair of fucking ice creams. Saw the booth because you guys were pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Didn't even think, let me go check it out and go see if there's shoes. And I see you guys post them, see the price. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Yeah. But I did see Don Toliver has them up for pre-order right now.
Oh, yeah. I seen the orange ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool. Nah, those are fire for sure.
But go ahead. I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
The showroom, though, it's definitely I'll just say like it's going to be a completely different project. It's way different than they play in store. Yeah, appointment only. Gotta like pretty much put like your ID down, deposit, $100 deposit when you do, non-refundable too. You know what I mean? It's like for sure trying to break a new barrel of like bring it back. You know what I mean? It's like these items. I didn't get inspired by like Casanova. I always been into that kind of stuff, like Rare Louis, that kind of stuff, making a nice showcase of like garments, you could say. But the showroom was just kind of like, I want to obviously do that at Main Street, but it's only a certain time where like you have $800, $1,000 shirt on the rack, someone's going to try running out. So if you have a lot of $1,000 shirts on the rack, like 40 of them, it's like someone's going to try doing something crazy. You know what I mean? So it's not the safest spot. Not as often, because we honestly pretty be on our shit. We're a team of men, you know what I mean? Not like we're like slacking or anything, you know what I mean? It's always like we're very alert of our surroundings. But like even like doing the showroom, we was first supposed to be at our Main Street store, but it's like that's an old building. We're at the end of the day, we're not about to put millions of dollars worth of inventory there. Where it's at is like a government building right behind the courthouse, Chase Bank building. You know what I mean? It's like some legit ass shit, top floor. It's like levels of security type shit. You know what I mean? It's like where it's like this old building downtown. Nah. You know what I mean? Definitely have to have, especially to fit the vibe too. Like if you want to, it's a beautiful view of downtown. If you want to be shopping like expensive ass clothes, you obviously want to be like looking good. You know what I mean? Having a nice atmosphere.
Let me talk to the audience real quick. Guys, my friend Yovani over here and his beautiful establishment is under attack right now. Yovani, could you please talk to me about the fake bring it back receipt? Please.
That was this morning. Honestly, someone it's just given too, because you see like these reels and TikToks about like kids selling cologne with fake receipts from Sephora, or the Apple AirPods with fucking fake receipts from Apple. But like someone making a fake receipt for undefeated fours with us trying to scam someone locally. It was just like, it's funny because it's like it had an employee that's not even in our system to like his name is never going to print out on receipts. You know what I mean? It's going to print out someone else's name. And then also they spelled his name wrong. You know what I mean? It was just like one of our youngest employees. He's like still in high school. So it's probably someone that just goes to high school with him. You know what I mean? And then they just like the format where we spell everything on our system like it would be on StockX. So, I mean, Jordan, retro Air Jordan 4 undefeated. You know what I mean? Yeah. Where like the shit said undefeated X Jordan AJ4 or some shit. You know what I mean? We don't use that format. So it's just very funny to see like people he threw a filter on it. It was like crazy. You know what I mean? Use AI to try to do it. Yeah. Yeah. I look like it.
Is that surreal to you? Like, wow, like we're this big.
It's just like another thing that's like, that's pretty funny. You know what I mean? It's like, obviously it's not funny someone's trying to do it. It's just funny that it's like, it's done. You know what I mean? Someone's really deep frying receipts trying to get over on someone. But that's why at the end of the day, we just say like, you can always meet up at our stores for like legit checks, or just like, even like if you're doing like not business with us, but business with someone else, that we're the perfect meetup point. You tell someone, hey, meet at Bring It Back. If they're trying to scam you, 9 times out of 10, they're not even going to go to Bring It Back. They're not going to stop responding right there, because it's like, they know that we're going to be able to tell. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's dope that you offer that to the people, man.
Yeah, so it's definitely, if you get got out there for the fake bring it back receipt, that's on you. You could have got it checked out at the shop. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, well, I think we should wrap it up here. We had a great conversation. I know earlier you were talking about it. Do you kind of want to talk about the Thanksgiving drive, or maybe?
I'm still trying to finalize.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, stay tuned, guys, because my guy Yovani over here and the team over there, Bring It Back, they always do a Thanksgiving drive. You know, these guys are men of the city, men of the people. You know what I'm saying? Very honorable dudes.
I think 6th annual, or for sure 5th, but maybe 6th annual Thanksgiving drive. So half a decade for sure.
Yeah, man. Honorable dudes over here, man. Yeah. Well, tell the people where they can find you. Shout out the stores, all the types of stuff.
Bring It Back LV, Bring It Back Premium, and Bring It Back Galleria. Those are 3 stores, and I'm the _Y_Rod. Ever in Vegas, tap in. We're downtown. We active.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This is episode 9 of the Real Thing podcast, presented to you by the Creative Genius Studios. I'm AnVe, aka Mr. Northtown's Finest, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Fire.
Yo, it's time. It's our 6th annual food drive. This time we made a special teaming up with Lace.
Had to team up with our guys that bring it back. You know the deal, man. One can gets you one ticket.
One ticket towards that $1,250 store credit. We're starting early this year on the 14th today, and we're going to push it all the way till Wednesday the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving. In addition to that, we got a very special raffle. This is our first time doing it. This one's a $50 donation. One donation of $50 gets you one raffle ticket. It starts today the 14th. This one ends a little early. It's going to end the 20th, so 1 week. Best raffle ever. This guarantees feeds one family in Las Vegas a turkey Thanksgiving dinner. I see you spending all that money in the club. We're doing what? What they spending money on?
All my baller friends, all my guys with that bag. Don't come in here with like just one bag of thinking you finna come in here with like a box of noodles and thinking that's all one ticket. One pack of noodles is one ticket.
Yeah,
so
we not doing that.
Spend the same money you spend in the section or on that Chrome. Come in and get the families right for Thanksgiving, man.
Get the families right. $50 change the life of a family. We're going to see you here.